Hey guys, it's Macy Jane and welcome back to another one of my videos. So I have literally been wanting to do this video for the longest time. So I came up with this idea. I've seen other YouTubers do this type of video, and I know a lot of my subscribers are kind of, maybe a lot of them are girls, I think. And so I just figured, why not do this fun little video where it's like big sister advice. So basically, if you don't have an older sister, kind of getting some advice, or if you aren't really comfortable asking your big sister some things, or you just genuinely want some advice and you're just a girl, this video is for you. Boys, I'm warning you now, you should probably not watch this video. Unless you really want like advice from a girl to be a girl. So one of the most requested big sister advice topics was periods and hygiene around that. So again, boys, just go and get. So I've had a lot of people ask about periods, so that is the number one thing we're going to cover is period and hygiene tips. So basically, it is important to know that periods are completely normal, especially if you're the oldest sister in your household or don't really kind of understand what they are. I would kind of look into that on a different video. Maybe I can do another video for y'all about that. But basically, it's just important to remember that as long as you are aware that it is normal, and learning how to take care of yourself when that time of the month comes, because you know it happens once a month, that you'll be ready. I'd say the biggest thing is hygiene as far as this goes. Make sure I would wear, if you're wearing pads, I would switch them out. Make sure to switch them out a few times a day depending on how heavy you're bleeding. As far as tampons go, never sleep in them. Girls, I cannot say this loud enough. Tampons, literally, so they're really great. I love them. But I will say you have to be very cautious with wearing them, to not wear them longer than like 6 hours. Not anything like automatically as bad is gonna happen if you're wearing them for 6 hours and 10 minutes, but it's just not good to have something up in you there for a long period of time, because you could have some bad effects. I have actually accidentally slept in one before. So that's just a side note, but don't do it if you can. I will say tampons are a little trickier to put in than just wearing a pad or something. So if you'd rather just wear a pad, that is totally okay. I know growing up, I always just stuck to pads, and I always kind of felt like, oh, I'm not like a big girl. I'm not like being cool like all my other friends wear tampons. Like, don't get into that. It's okay. Do what makes you feel comfortable, because this is your body. So just respect yourself. As far as hygiene goes with your period, again, make sure you're switching out your tampon if you're wearing a tampon, switching out your pad, but I would also say washing your body, like just getting a good wash down there, because if you don't, you might get like some kind of infection. Just think about it. You don't want stuff sitting down there anyway. So I'm currently not in school anymore, but when I was in school, it is very handy if you take a little period survival kit, and I can make another video on that for y'all if you'd like. Just comment down below if that's something you're interested in. But I would say making sure that you have sanitary napkins, like your pads or tampons, extras of those, even an extra pair of underwear, because it is normal to bleed through, because sometimes you are not always aware when your period's going to happen and accidents happen. That is completely normal. So don't feel embarrassed if it happens to you. It happens to literally every girl at least once in their life. Also, ibuprofen. Not everybody, but a lot of girls, including myself, experience cramps. And I mean, your body's going through a lot when you're on your period. So if you need a little extra chocolate or ibuprofen or Tylenol, extra water, that is also really important. But just remember to take it easy, take care of yourself, do what feels right for you, and don't get in your head about it. Anyway, that's basically all I'll cover about periods and hygiene. But basically, a little rundown. It's your body. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Women's bodies are completely different than men's, so of course your life is going to look a little bit different than your friends, even other friends that are girls. So just remember to take care of yourself, be patient with yourself, try to keep yourself as clean as possible, and just relax, rest. Also, heating pads. Heating pads work miracles when you're having cramps. But yeah, that's kind of the periods hygiene tips. I talk really fast, so make sure to pause and go back in this video if you have any more questions. And also comment down below if you have any more questions about that. I can definitely go more TMI if needed. Number 2, One of the highest requested things also is to talk about boys and crushes. One of the biggest things for me in middle school and high school was crushes. Seriously, I swear it was always, and probably still is for a lot of people, even myself. I mean, I have a boyfriend now, but like it's always like, oh my gosh, does he like me? Does he not like me? How do I know that he likes me? How do I know if he's the right guy for me? That kind of stuff. Okay, first of all, it's not that deep, guys. If you really like a guy and he doesn't like you back, it is really sad. It really, really is. But also just remember life goes on. Like, I know that is so hard. It maybe sounds insensitive to say, but trust me, I've been there. I've been heartbroken over boys, and it's just not worth it to cry your eyes out over someone that if they don't see the beauty and worth in you, then they're not worth your time. Because let me tell you, you guys need to first learn some confidence. Seriously, if you have confidence in yourself, this is something I need to work on, and especially should have heard when I was in middle school. But if you have fully confidence in yourself, knowing you are the prize, you are worth love, you deserve love, and if a dude don't see that in you, he's the problem, not you. But basically, how to go by, like, if your crush likes you or not. This can be really tricky because it really depends on person to person, obviously. But basically, think about it. Like, if you like a guy, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? Kind of that applies to the person you like in a way, too. Obviously not always, because people are all different, but it's like, if I really like a guy, I'm probably gonna want to try to talk to him. Not everyone does, because some people are really shy, and I have been shy too in my life, but it's like, if I really like a guy, I'm probably gonna talk to him. So if this guy did not make any effort to talk to you, might not be into you. Like I said, it depends on person to person. Some guys are just extremely shy, but honestly, I would say your gut feeling. Trust your heart. Like, if you do not feel like you're like, oh, I don't know, I really like him, but I don't really know if he likes me. Honestly, unless it's like the very beginning stages of you guys getting to know each other, he probably doesn't like you. It sounds so insensitive to say, but it's like, honestly, I wish I could go back and not waste my time on boys that literally had zero interest in me, but I was like, oh my gosh, what if he likes me? I just like him so much, he's so handsome, he's so, whatever. I know you're into him right now, but if he's not into you and he's not willing to put in the effort to show you that he's into you, he's not the one for you. Obviously, middle school boys, even elementary school boys, something different. Even high school boys, okay? They are something else. They don't know how to communicate their feelings. They don't know any of that stuff, okay? They're not really that mature, let's be honest. But if you were genuinely just so questioning, like, does this guy like me? Does he even know I exist? That's probably your answer. But seriously, just remember that you are loved, and if the homeboy does not like you back, he ain't gonna be the boy for you, okay? But seriously, y'all just need to remember that it is perfectly normal to have crushes. It's amazing. It's fun. It's fun. That's the point of having crushes. It's fun. So don't take it too deep. Don't take it too serious. I remember like just being so sad when this guy liked somebody else. Like, girl, it's not that deep. I know it's sad. I know it is. Let yourself feel sad. But also remember, you're worthy. You're loved. There's other guys out there. And there will be a guy one day that likes you. If this man is not obsessed with you, shows interest in you, puts in any effort to be with you, makes his intentions clear, I'm sorry, he's probably not the right kind of guy. Okay, this brings me to my third topic, which is how to feel more confident. Okay, one of the biggest things for me is comparison. I have really struggled with that at different points in my life, still do sometimes, obviously. But comparison is the thief of joy. Let me say that one more time. Comparison is the thief of joy, okay? If you're comparing yourself to others, you are not showing any confidence or even any desire or effort to gain confidence. One thing I really love, and I know it's kind of basic, but like picturing a bouquet of roses with a daisy in the middle. You know, obviously those are completely different flowers, but they're both beautiful in their own ways. And so I think whenever I see a pretty girl in public, I'm like, she's so pretty. And, you know, allowing yourself to be like, she's so pretty. It doesn't mean you can't acknowledge other people's worth and beauty just because you're trying not to compare yourself. It's not the same thing. You can acknowledge that girl's really beautiful or that girl's really successful. But in your mind, you should also tell yourself, just because she's really beautiful does not take away from my beauty or my own worth. Plus, I will say, you will look at a girl, like literally, okay, for an example, the other day I was at work, okay? And I saw this girl come through and I was like, oh my gosh, I love your tattoos. And she was like, really? She's like, I think they're just so random. I do not like them. And it just went to show, I was like, girl, I love them. I think they're so beautiful on you. But she was like, herself was kind of insecure about them. So you never really know what somebody else is insecure about. So you might be looking at someone like, wow, they're just so perfect, but you don't really know what's going on up here. I think recognizing that everybody has their own individual worth and you are not less worthy than someone else just because you don't have this, this, and this. It's really just, you are already so worthy no matter what you have or don't have. Physical, emotional, spiritual even wise, you're just worth so much right out of the gate. Honestly, a lot of my videos have not been religious based, but I do believe in God. I do believe in Jesus Christ. He's our Savior. And I really do think if you put your trust in him, even if you've never prayed before in your life, if you pray to God and just say, hey, I would like to feel more confident, he's going to help you because Jesus knows where you've been. He knows where you can be. He knows your worth, and you are made perfectly. You are beautifully and wonderfully made, as it says in the Bible. So remember that too. Because seriously, God did not make a single mistake when he made you. Another tip would honestly just be fake it till you make it. I think just walking around, holding your head up like, that's right, I'm a daughter of God, or that's right, I'm doing my best, or that's right, you know, I'm in school, I'm doing my best, I'm good at sports. Like recognizing what you are good at and holding your head up for that and being like, well, I'm good at this. That means, you know, I'm good at other things. And that doesn't mean basing your worth off of what you're good at, but like recognizing the accomplishments you have made reminds you can do hard things and you are an amazing person, because you are. Last tip for confidence would just be look good, feel good. I seriously believe in that. It sounds weird, and I don't mean like deck yourself out with makeup and beauty products, like no, but like when I'm sitting on my pajamas and haven't showered in 2 days, I do not feel good. So when you get dressed, feel good about yourself. Maybe put on a little perfume, maybe put on a little lip gloss, maybe just shower. I'm serious, like it'll help you feel so much better. Anyway, I about talked y'all's ears off, so that's it for this big sister advice video. But if you guys have any other questions or any other things you're wondering about, or if I should make a part 2 of this video, just drop a comment down below and I'd be more than happy to answer y'all's questions. Love you guys.